You know what? 57 years is a long time. And if anything is going to make life in whatever way better for the Cuban people, then it needs to happen. I happen to think that as long as that government is there, some things may change, but they are still taking repressive measures. Even the day that the president landed in Cuba, the ladies in white, which are these ladies that protest every Sunday very peacefully, walking silently with a flower, were beaten and jailed. Gorky, one of the top rap artists in Cuba now, that is very vocal against the Cuban government, but won't leave. He stays in Cuba to be there and to have his message come through. He was arrested that day. There were cameras on them. There were journalists covering it. It was kind of Castro's way of saying, we don't care if you come here. As you notice, Raul Castro did not greet the president at the airport. He was greeted not even by the vice president, but by somebody in the diplomatic mission. He had very subtle ways of telling him. And then we saw, obviously, the op-ed that Fidel Castro supposedly wrote afterwards saying, I'm the one that rules here. We don't care what you say. Having said all that, whatever makes life in any way better for the Cuban people living there, I think we got to try. And I think that people-to-people contact is excellent. I know that the best way they can survive is actually getting dollars from tourists, because that takes the government out of the equation and they can receive it right from the person without having to be most of it being taken from the government. So hopefully it'll open that trickle that'll then burst the dam someday. So I personally would find it very tough to go there. I was invited by Juanes when he went to do a big concert, and he understood when I told him, look, go entertain the people of Cuba. They deserve to, it's great that they saw the Stones for free and they had a great concert, but I can't get on a stage with 1 million Cubans in front of me and not say something. I also wouldn't want to cause any violence. I don't want to end up in jail. I don't want to look at Che Guevara watching me while I sing Mi Tierra or Cuba Libre, which is a joke, and leave the people in the same situation as they are. I don't want to go to a restaurant where the Cubans don't have the right to go and eat. I don't want to go and have a vacation in a place where the people that live in that country can't enjoy the same things that I can as a Cuban exile, that I can enjoy and they can't. It's very tough for me, and my father sacrificed a lot, and I can't do it personally. But I am great with anybody going and really trying to, push that a little further open.